Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Play of the drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And this is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead.
Broncos 8. Matt Prater is set to
now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Captain, hold on a second.
Nix from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
The Bills first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Buys time, rolling right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, Allen to the air. Pass it down close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
Bills first down.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Nix with it on first. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos looking at first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again.
16.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Codrington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
6 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Allen headed out right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 23-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Broncos 16. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh my God! Captain, 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 captain.
The final throw before the break. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. They're cobbled together a yard there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Chill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They pick up 20 yards there, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got Sutton complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. It's his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Free inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, here's Nix. It's cut along the left sideline. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix off the play action. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Finally, gonna let this go. Deep right side. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's gonna be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Play action now, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bills leading by 6. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing here, Allen. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Broncos corral it! There he goes, right sideline! And their defense does it! They take it back for a touchdown and we're all tied up! A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier.
They skip the kick and get the two. Into the end zone he goes, and now they just have to hold on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Middle. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready. Right here. Away.
One final shot here. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward,